This is super recent. Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. I missed you guys. I really did. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Political Tea Time with Bunky. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I miss you, even though I just saw you. But I appreciate you so much. Welcome to all of my Tea Time Bunky followers and subscribers. Those that are new to this, enjoy the journey. This is Political Tuesday, which is airs every Tuesday at 6 p.m. And my Tea Time with Bunky airs every Thursday at 7 p.m. on your favorite streams, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I have my guest on DJ Rec Boy Shad from In the Studio with the Rec Boys. But I would like to let you all know that you can catch Tea Time with Bunky on the VGN Village Global Network app. And on Tuesdays and Saturday, you can catch Tea Time with Bunky on the DuPont Network. Yes, I'm on television. You can catch Political Tuesdays at 2 p.m. on the DuPont Network and Tea Time with Bunky on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Voting, politics. Here, I got my voter shirt on yet, even though I haven't voted yet. Just want to let you know that early voting is starting. If you are not ready for it, early voting is starting right here in New York. On the 26th of October. Early voting starts on October 26th of October, and it ends Sunday, November 3rd. So they give you a break on Monday so that you can get out there and vote on November 5th for election. So make sure you are registered because it's about to go down. So without further ado, let me bring my guest co-host up, Rashad.
What up? What's happening? How you feeling?
Stressed.
What you stressed about?
My anxiety is on 1 million. When isn't it on 1 million though? When isn't it on 1 million? Like I told you when I came to see you, y'all, I went to go visit Shad today. I need to bring my energy down a little bit, and just driving there made it go up a little bit. Because I saw something like it's been a weekend. Shout out to my Hinton cousins. We did for 2 of my cousins. We went away for their birthday, and there was a few of us. So it was like a test drive. There was a few of us that went away, and it was amazing. And I saw something that I never saw before. I saw a MAGA, MAGA, church, the building. I looked at my cousin. I said, wait a minute, does that say MAGA? She said, yep. I said, that says MAGA church. She said, yes. Okay. We drive down a little further. Mind you, the Trump signs are everywhere. We drive down a little further, and there's this one house, all the houses have Trump signs, with a row, boom, 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 of Trump Vance signs and other things. And then about a little, like the size of 2 door entrances.
Okay.
A Trump sign, Trump 2024, draped across the house. I said, if you don't get me out of Pennsylvania, you better get me out of here in 2.2 seconds. Hey, Jacob. Yes. Okay, that's one thing. So that stressed me out. Now, the town that we live in, the county, I'm used to seeing very diverse. You have some Democratic signs here and there. You see some Republican signs here and there. I saw so many Trump Vance signs. I think I saw one Democratic person sign. I saw no Kamala and wall signs. I said, yo, this is the Twilight Zone.
Were you scared?
Scared?
Yeah. I mean,
my heart went through the roof only because I used to see a diversified group. We were not anymore. Yeah. Am I bugging? Yes, Jamie. Wow. Yeah. Go, what?
You gotta calm down, Bon.
I tried
to calm
because
down.
you know what I feel? I feel like we're doomed. Like, what is going on with these people? You know I'm extra. You know I am.
No. Listen, it can look scary because we've seen this before with
not
Hillary.
Like this.
Well,
Not
I
like
mean,
this. At least we've seen some signs, and not even just her. Like, forget the presidential thing. Forget that. I would see Democratic signs along the drives from people running. Yo, I saw one. I saw one.
well, we're gonna see what happens in November, huh?
That's why people need to make sure they register and vote. Even though our eyes could be deceiving us because they got these signs out, do not mean anything. I get that. It doesn't mean anything. But what it does for me was we as Black have faced this before. I'm from the South. It's much worse up north. Listen, but see, that's the South. I would expect it in the South. Jacob, no offense. That's why I can't rock with the South. But
But you got to understand where we are up north.
yeah, we're not in the city. We're in the country.
And most of do not get it twisted.
Okay.
New York State is a Democratic state.
That's why I'm bugging.
Okay, so I mean, you're gonna see it because you're in the Republican area. You know how they show the voting maps, and they show like in a Republican area, and they just see spots of
Yeah.
blue. It's the same situation here, and a lot of people. There's a few people up here who actually share those ideas.
You mean
So
of what, of the Trump Vance?
yeah,
Not a
absolutely.
few. It's
Well,
overwhelming.
no. When you look in a county, it looks like a lot, but when you look at New York State as a whole, it's not that big.
I know.
But I get it. It's scary enough because
Yeah.
what you see, and
Yeah.
when you see it so close.
And when you see it so close, and it's extremely close, and I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's just that I always thought that I was open to both sides. I'm like always open to both sides. But like this is a disaster. And you know what? People can vote for who they want to vote for. I don't really it normally I would say it doesn't affect my life, but this one does, right? Because we're gonna get into breaking down a little bit more Project 2025. But my thing is, what is coming out of his mouth? What is coming out of his running mate's mouth? He has he has nothing that he's running on. It's a lot of hot air, and we're gonna get into all of that. But all of the hatred and the things that he's saying, that's what gets me. And the fact that people are riding with him regardless of the stuff that's coming out of his mouth, that is so disheartening, and it hurts my heart, Shad. It does. I don't know if I'm just too emotional.
Nah, you're speaking how you feel. I
Yeah,
get
of
it.
course. I know. And you're all calm, laid back, cool, and collective, which you should be stressed because you're a Black man. I mean, I'm a Black woman. We got it coming. We got it coming. They become for us too. But it's just, I don't know. And we're gonna get to it. Most people nowadays about the money and the tax breaks. This election. Okay, wait, I'll get back. I will get back to that in 1 second. And we're back. Uh and, and we're back because this is too much.
Nice.
Um uh the tax breaks, this election is based on working class becoming rich. That's why a lot of people favor Trump. It's not fair and it's definitely not right. And the working class, what is considered? I'm a working class. I don't see me getting rich off of what he wants. It seems like the top 1%. It's a certain group. It's a certain group. Like, I'm a working class, I think. I would have been considered back in the day, I would have been considered a good middle class person. When I say good, I'm like, I'm not top middle class, but I'm not bottom. I'm good. No, that would have been in the past. Now, I don't know. How are you feeling about all of this,
I
Shad?
mean, right now, you just got to go. For me, you got to go with the flow. You have to inform, the young voters, people voting for the first time, what's at stake. Make your
Mhm.
points. You
Make
get
your
what I'm
point.
saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
no. You have to educate the miseducated. So now, you just can't tell them, yo, this is, we'll never survive another Trump 4 years because we survived Trump 4 years of Trump. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, even if it's just barely, but we
Yeah,
survived it.
by the
So
skin of our teeth, we survived.
okay, and
Right.
even so, people only remember the good.
They
So
only
during
remember the
those,
COVID lockdown. Right.
well,
And
the
check.
good.
They
But
remember the
yeah,
check.
that's the good.
That's
So
because
that's so, and who was president when that happened?
yeah, it
So
was
you got
Trump.
to understand. People were able to, order, lobster and be able to do these things and get cars because of
I paid my
PPEs and all
bills,
this.
but I didn't get a PPE.
Or but even the extra that you got,
Mm,
you got it on Trump's watch. So you have to understand the type of people who are into that and why
mhm.
they say what they say. So now you have to have you we have to be able to show why the alternative is better than what we had before.
Now, before we get to talking about Project 2025, when we ended how we ended last show, right? You were talking about being a conservative, but like a not like a Republican conservative, or like what was
No, I
that?
just have ideas. Like,
You
I'm
have
I'm
ideas.
independent, but some
Right,
of the
independent, but
conservative
conservative.
ideas
Right.
I agree with. Some of the liberal ideas I agree with. I didn't last time. The time before that, I said I was a conservative voting
Mhm.
Democratic, and that's not the situation. I don't want to be tied to a certain
Right. Of a certain
because
party.
well, I'm okay. It's just I don't want to give the wrong perception out to other people who can say, okay, because he said this, then that means he aligns with all of these principles. And that's not what it is.
And that's me too.
Certain things I agree with and certain things I disagree with. And the same thing with liberalism. Certain things I say, yo, I get it. And
Statement
then
what I
certain
have heard black and white say it's definitely ridiculous. People are moving through life with their eye crazy glued shut, Jacob. Hey, Miss Curtis.
No, I get it. I get it. Hey, mom, what up? My mom says she's always
Yes, she
listening.
is.
So
Yes,
I'm,
she is. And I love that car.
yeah, I
I
know. I
can't
don't
wait
know
to
what
see you
car it
at
is.
listen, I'm like, I can't wait to see you next week. It's next week, y'all. Next week. But so we're gonna break down, okay, Project 2025, right? Now, I had seen something, and we know how he keeps trying to separate himself from this, right? He keeps trying to remove himself from this. Did you know that this man's name was named in Project 2025? His name was mentioned 312 times.
I believe it. I mean, you got to understand too. You got to give some context. There's like 30 writers of this Project 2025,
Yes.
and like 20 of them actually worked for Donald Trump in his
Mhm.
administration.
Yes.
So, of course, they're going to refer to certain policies that they had while he was
While he was
president.
there.
Yeah, so that I definitely get.
Because there's there's 735 policy proposals. 270 corresponded with policies positioned publicly taken by this man. 30 chapters and 25 of them, like you were just saying, 25 of them were led by authors who held policy positions in the Trump administration.
Right. So that
So,
means that they were responsible for writing up policies, presenting them to Trump,
mhm.
and then presenting them to Congress.
So how is he saying he's not connected? How is he saying? Because it's lies. He's
No,
bugging out.
I mean, I you know what it is? It's
What?
not his policy, but these people worked for him. So I don't know. You
No,
know
he
where it
don't
gets.
have a policy.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely. So now listen to what you just said.
What?
He ain't got no policy. So
You
why
know,
would you believe that this is his policy?
because those are his people. Though,
All
and
right.
he co-signed everything that they
So is
say.
so all actuality is their policy with the forehead of him.
Yeah. Just like
Gotcha.
anything. Like
No, no,
he's
no, no.
saying,
Absolutely.
just like he said,
But what if he's not aligned with everything in here?
come on
Then
now.
No, I'm just saying. All right, let's go through it then. Let's go through it. Let's
Well,
not play no games. Give the people what they want. Let's
okay,
get.
let's get the okay, let's talk about inflation, right? And everybody's talking about the high price of food and living and everything. And I'm one of them people. Inflation is crazy, right? But what people are not looking at, right? They're saying that it's crazy high because of the Biden Harris administration. This is what they're saying, right? But inflation is basically it comes off this inflation comes off the back of COVID, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is global. So from everything I got and everything I heard, all the world was struggling. But the US, because of the Biden Harris administration, is doing better, but we don't see that because we're not there, doing better than most countries. We're reigning much, but even though we're struggling, but people want their cake and eat it too. It's going to be hard. We just came through a hard period in time, but they just need somebody to blame. Trump was giving us these checks that some of them towards the end, remember, he wouldn't let them go unless he signed them in that stupid magic marker.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
just so his name can be seen, what kind of mess is that? But
But it worked. It worked because people
because it stayed
believe.
in people's mind. Absolutely,
All right.
absolutely. So yeah, I just had this inflation is directly related to import tariffs Trump's imposing. You know,
That absolutely.
that's
That makes a lot
true.
of
It,
sense.
it
That
makes
makes a
a lot
lot
of
of
sense.
sense.
And
And not only that,
Trump is their puppet. Hello.
not only that, but
He
he
thinks he's
plans
running things.
on putting more tariffs on, which is gonna, you know, bring down inflation, but all actuality, and you can check this anywhere, that when you put on tariffs, the only people who pay for the tariffs are the consumers.
And that's
Because
us.
yeah, it's who's ever buying it. So if you put a tariff on uh Samsung TVs that are made in China, guess what? That Walmart TV that's going for about 350 now is probably going to be about 550 now. It's just always how it works. It's simple economics. Um, he's fooling people with thinking that, we're just saying that with no basis.
Okay.
But
Hold that thought. We'll be right back in 1 second. And we're back. Welcome back. Okay. Go ahead.
absolutely. But
Look,
also I noticed in their plan in the Project 2025, it has nothing to do with inflation.
no,
So yeah, so does he really plan on fixing inflation?
no,
Probably not.
no, he's not.
All right. What else we got? What's the next one?
The next thing is the mandate for leaders, American Direct Conservative Playbook, the Project Pillars. So the mandate for leaderships, with the policy priorities for next conservative president. Basically, he can make all the rules. He can strip government workers that are in place already from the jobs that they have and put in people who align with him. What does that sound like? Wait a second. Question to both of you. How is America the greatest country in the world with 64,000 homeless veterans? It's not. I love America. Don't get me wrong. I love our country, but we are not that. We are not that at all. There should be no homeless veterans.
Listen.
No veteran should be homeless. No
Oh,
child
no, no, no,
go
no.
hungry.
Absolutely. I agree with all of that. But listen, hear me out.
Okay, I'm listening. Because
You
we all
listen.
got veterans in our family.
Absolutely. I love
Mhm,
America. I'm
mhm.
not going nowhere.
I ain't
This
going
is
nowhere.
a
I'm not even trying
no.
to visit.
Yeah, no, 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 no. I mean, just so the. I mean, why do you think? Why do you think there's an immigration problem there?
Because people want to be in America because it's supposed to be the land of milk and honey, the land of plenty. People
But
grow
I
and it's
mean,
safe and
think about it.
supposed to be.
Like, I in the last maybe 20 years, check. I
Uh-huh.
could be wrong, but check. I don't think there's any other country where you can literally become a self-made millionaire.
No.
Like the fact that you can really bootstrap it down and get it
Mhm.
is why people want to come here. It's the main. It's always been the attractive point of coming to America. As messed up, and don't get it twisted, our history is twisted.
Our history is
It's
twisted.
twisted. With all of that, there's probably still not a better country to be in. Now, granted, I haven't lived in another country, so I'm there's a bias here. I'm
Right.
letting you know. But I mean, the even if you want to say the little bit of freedoms that we have, these
Uh-huh.
freedoms are great. Like you, like I'm not saying that I'm living the American dream, but I put it down and I did what I had to do, and I'm I'm kind of good. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? There's always
I,
room for improvement, but I'm doing what a lot of people said I couldn't do.
well, that's a fact.
So
That's
or I
total
wouldn't
fact.
do. So I have no. You get what I'm saying? Like for me, it's only about pushing forward. So
Well, he makes Jari,
yeah, Ja Rule.
Ja
Yeah.
Rule makes a good point. Inflation, transfer of wealth, corporations are making all-time highs in profits while not hiring or giving raises. True, because I need a raise. I ain't even gonna lie. I need a raise for what I do, and they're hoarding the money. This is a fact. Um, yes, Sonia, that's Trump. Um, hello. Um, there's no immigration problem in America. And it's the second time I've heard that there really is no. I mean, we see people coming in, but that is what Trump sounds like. I mean, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he wants to be he wants to be um he wants to be
I,
the head.
do you
And
think there's an immigration problem? Because somebody just said there's not an immigration
that
problem.
there's not an I mean, I guess it's the way you look at it. Like there are people coming in, but you know what? But the thing about it is there's not as many people coming through the borders now as they were in the past. It seems like it, but it's not. It has trimmed down. Biden and them has trimmed it down quite a bit to how it was in the beginning. It was going crazy at one point, and they're going to say, like when he was talking about build a wall, okay, let's build a wall because of the immigration problem. And he never built the wall, like everybody says. And when you look at it and you really examine it, he's so good on stating what a problem is, but he's not going to give you a
No
reason to fix it
solutions.
because it just looks better for him. Everything is about him, and that's the problem. Wait, okay, wait.
They're coming in
All
there
right,
hot, huh? They're coming.
huh?
All right.
They come down. Well, yeah. Why do they take veterans through so many changes when they're trying to get their VA loans and purchase a home? The government interest rates on VA homes are 20% higher for veterans versus regular citizens, and buying a home. This is a major problem for veterans. Yes, it is. And why is it like that, Jacob? I don't know. Because they're messed up. I
No,
think
no, 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 no,
veterans,
no. But
there
then
should be a lot for veterans, huh?
that should be a major point that he's advocating for, because
But
if
he's
what
not.
he's saying, no, he is advocating for it, but this is what I'm saying.
Oh,
We
Trump?
no, Jacob.
Oh, okay. I'm
What I'm
like,
saying is no, but and this goes back to what I was saying when we first started talking about Kamala.
okay.
When we get you in there, you have to be held accountable for certain things. We need certain things. Like Jacob was just saying, why is the VA assistance loan at a higher rate than a civilian loan? Like these are everyday American problems, but it has to get bigger than seeing it on Tea Time with Bunky, Political Tuesdays.
Well, tea time.
No. I mean, first you got to start with your
Right.
local. You got to
Right.
start with your local. Like who's the people in your area that's handling veteran affairs? Because I know in Sullivan County and Orange County, we were in tune with the lady who was doing it here, and she was
Right.
working on some things, and then the
Yeah.
whole migrant thing happened, and then things got blown up.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know, but like it starts there.
It
If
does
you
start
can't,
there.
if you're not going to get it there, then you're not going to get it on a national level.
And
And really,
just know, and everybody needs to know, yes, Lindy, um, everybody needs to know that he is not going to do anything. He's going to say, if you're not a part of his circle, he's not doing nothing for you because dude really don't care about you. He really, I mean, I'm sorry, and y'all can feel any way you want to, but he does not care about you. His people don't care. When I say you, I mean me, you, regular people who work, the average working people, the people who can't give big donations and all. He don't care nothing about you. That's just what it is. And all of you guys are brainwashed. Your brain, your brain, and I know
Oh man.
like maybe Bunky, you shouldn't say this, but you know what? This is Bunky's show. Um, he's fooling you. He's fooling you. Like somebody got to say it. We can't always be. I'm not politically correct. That's not. I'm not a politician. You know. So he's fooling you, and he's telling you all these things. And what I got another take back from my PA visit, being in Pennsylvania. I never saw so many commercials for them. I didn't see one where we was. I didn't see one Kamala Waltz one unless it was like the ones we see here in New York about Trump. Like, and I was like, wait a minute. I normally have to Google commercials for him. Everything. When I say I was on overload, I didn't watch TV for 2 days.
Oh man,
I
that's
couldn't do it.
funny, Bunk. That's
See, that's funny.
crazy.
It's crazy, but
It
it's
is funny because I mean you was in Trump County, wherever you was at. The Trumpers were
mhm.
there. The Trumpers were there. But I
Listen.
mean, it be like that. It really be
I
like that.
I never felt like that. I felt like uh I, wait a second. Wait a second. I be doing the most. We'll be back in 1 second. 1 second. And we're back. Listen, I never felt that small ever. You know, when Jay wanted to go fishing, he was gonna go for a walk and find a lake. I was like, no, you can't go. You gotta stay.
Really.
Yes. I'm like, this is a whole different state. I don't know these people. I was like, no, we gonna all stay here. We gonna do this family thing. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. And that may sound crazy to you.
No, that's
Um,
powerful because if he like damn.
yeah,
Like that's a lot of control that he has over you. Where it's just knowing that people share his ideology is enough for you to be
it's
like,
not
yo,
even
get me out of here.
it's not even just okay, wait. Let me get these in here. Per the Department of Education, the tax cuts in the school. Oh yeah, he wants to get rid of the Board of Education. We know that. They built 43,000 prisons and only that's because Jacob, he wants to be in control of that. And the more people, more prisons they can make in jails, that is to hold all the jails are to hold all the people who speak against him. Like people like us. Remember, we talked about that. They know New York is blue, so not bothering. Who, Sonia? Who?
No, I mean,
Yes, Trump brainwashed American men, and many believe he is a god. Yes, they do. Hello, I don't know if he was on here, Rupert. I said I saw a MAGA church, a whole MAGA building church. Yeah, Trump's had no respect for women. He don't have respect for himself. Come on, he said he would date his daughter if she was. He forgot his mother. He don't care. He to run. Look, I just got lost. I'm sorry. So I just
no,
got
no.
lost
She's
in my own
saying
head.
that New York is a blue state, so they
So they're
don't
gonna
run those
run.
type. Yeah, they don't run those Trump ads
So
here
I
as
looked
much.
them up, right, as they do in other states like that, PA. And it's not that that their ideology is what stresses me out, Shad. It's not that. You can think any way you want to, but they act on it. Not saying the people I was around in PA, not saying, look at what's going on with that one lady, two ladies who said that horrific thing about they're eating the pets, right? Now kids are afraid to go to school. People's lives have been threatened, and these women retracted it. But those two men did not retract it. So it's not their thoughts. It's just that their followers put their thoughts into action. That's what scares me. And you will not get my child on my watch, and I can't control it. I don't care how grown
No, I
he is.
get it.
That's
I
just
get it.
how I feel. We have people in Congress. We have people in Congress and the Senate that have been in office for 30 years and haven't done anything at all except to get rich. Yeah, how's Mitch McConnell? I don't know. Isn't he like 100?
He's old. There's a bunch of them. Chuck Grassley. Yo, but don't get it twisted. Auntie Maxine is kind of old
Yeah,
too.
she
Yeah,
old.
yeah, yeah,
And there's
yeah,
young
yeah.
people in
And y'all gotta remember, like some of these
Auntie
people.
Max.
Nah, no, no, no. Like, let's keep it a buck. Some of these people have been in there for 30 years.
Yeah.
Black. So what have you done? What
But
have you got accomplished? No, 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 ain't no buts. We
no, no,
got
no,
it
no, no, no.
because
I'm talking about a newer person. Now, I
oh
had him
like
on my show 2 years ago, and I'm revamping the clips. Nick Charles from District 25 of Maryland. He was on Tea Time with Bunky. So I'm revamping some of those clips or whatever. He's a young black veteran man who's in the Senate. Um, and he is out there doing things, and they need more people like minded like him. And I think we're starting to see them try to come in, like the Jasmine Crockett's and they're trying to combat the Marjorie Taylor
the
Greene,
Hakeem
stuff like that.
Jeffries and the guy
Yeah,
that was on. Nah, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them. But the thing is like,
good. They should be sued. They're not gonna get nowhere though. They're not
well,
the
I
law. I
mean,
mean, come on. Trump got how many felonies and stuff like this man is a sex offender and he's
but see, this is the thing. We have to get people
he's
in
dead.
there.
Nothing.
Yeah, we have to get people in there who are going to actually move and shake.
Mm-hmm.
We're giving up our votes because our grandparents marched. So we
It's time
feel
for you to run for
obligated.
my type of office. Lies, Jacob. Lies you tell. We not doing that. Can you picture me? Can you picture me? Shad, really, could you picture me
Well, see, the
in the
thing
office?
is,
I couldn't.
absolutely,
My
but
anxiety
you
is
know
already
why? It would have to just be local because once you get past the state level, none of this matters. Like then you got to play the game.
yeah.
Like
And you know
it's
I
like
don't play the
it's
game.
like it's like going from JV to varsity. Once you get past state, it's all varsity, and it's
Mhm,
for a championship. That's the thing with politics. The further and further you go up, the further and further you get disconnected from your community.
mhm,
So now, yeah, your popularity may grow, but it's not based on what you're doing in your community. It gets to the point of you did what you could do for your community. Now it's what could I do for this bidding and then that bidding. And there's always a quid pro quo. I can get you this, but you got to ride with me for that. And it goes back and forth, and it's always going to be that way. But the main point is to get people in these offices, in these spots, who we can hold accountable. It's all about
hard,
accountability. It's a lot. It's just like Trump.
hard,
Trump could tell the country everything that's bad about the country with no solutions.
which he
We
does.
can't.
Trump.
Was
Wait.
at the Diddy parties with the history of Trump. He's a part of the freak off nation. He might be. Yo, listen, Trump
Tidy
party with a
whitey.
lot of people.
Hey,
Shout out
yeah.
to Gabe. But I mean,
Everybody liked him then. That's before he was
I mean,
president and ruined their lives.
yeah, but he was still. I mean, even if you look at what he was doing, there, people have short term memory. Like you got to remember how messed up Atlantic City was 10 years
Yes.
ago, 15 years ago, and that was all due to Trump.
He messed that place up.
So I mean, it's all there. It's just like I said, people remember the good things.
People remember
So
the good things.
you know,
Um, Going back to a little bit because I was telling Shad I'm ordering that Project 2025 book. I don't want the download version of it. I want the book so I can highlight it, put post-it notes in it, go back, fold the pages, and so when we talk and I can go back and totally reflect on it. But there's 30 chapters in it. There's a
okay.
total of 30 chapters, and there's 5 sections, which are taking the reins of government, taking the reins of government. The common these are the sections now. The common sense, the general welfare, the economy, and independence regulatory agencies.
See, I got the highlights here, and I don't see the economic plan.
No, he
I
don't have
see.
one. He said that. He said it.
All right. See, this is going on like they plan on banning books and curriculum about slavery.
And, and
Um,
are they ban? Listen, okay, we're black people. They want to ban the slavery curriculum, right? They want to stop talking about it. What other nationality, what other race are they trying to erase?
Truthfully,
Mhm. Yeah.
they did it with the Indians.
Okay. Well, yeah, we know they destroyed them. We
Yeah,
know that.
so
That was from round
now
one.
it's the same. It's not even Republicans at this point.
No, it's just
It's
these
just in
crazy
general. No, no,
loons.
no, 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 no. It's
It's,
bigger than the government. It's
no, I
like
said I said
they
it's these
want,
crazy
yeah,
loons. It's crazy
they
people.
they want, no, it's big. No, these people are very intelligent. Don't
I,
get it
no,
twisted
no, no,
because they
they're smart, but they're when I say crazy, you know what I mean. I mean, like,
yeah, because they understand that if you take away the history, then you can always tell it the way you want to tell it.
okay. And on that note, we'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, right. They're right. They can tell it any way they want to tell it. But like I said, who else right now are they trying to erase in masses? Who else are they trying to erase?
See,
They are feeling their guilt. They are feeling their guilt on how they treated us. Do they feel
absolutely.
guilt? I don't. Do
No,
they?
absolutely, absolutely.
They
Because
know.
they don't want, no, 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 no. It's I hate to make this cliche, but it's
Okay.
like, remember when the apes started understanding shit and Planet of the Apes, and then they had a
Yeah.
mutiny? They don't want people to understand or really understand what the enslavers really did. Like there's periods of time, even after slavery, where we were experimented on,
Oh yeah.
where women were used
Absolutely.
to be incubated. There's a
Absolutely.
whole bunch of stuff. And and now with this brand new self-awareness, and check it out, it only came in, or it only became a thing when we started having the Juneteenth conversation. And people started understanding, oh, whoa, wait, Juneteenth. What
Uh-huh.
is this about? Oh, wow. Once that started happening, and now you can actually give the knowledge, and you're walking around with computers in your pocket. It's so easy. And even you can look past all of the extra propaganda because there's so much deep fake on the internet, but you
Hmm.
can really get to the meat and potatoes of some type of truth, and they're scared. They are scared. This is not a white or black thing. They are scared. They are
Right.
scared that the masses will understand what's going on. It's deeper. It's Slavery is a major part, but it's just a part of it.
Okay. Well, it's so then in other words, okay, I don't know what I, okay, in other words, they're trying to erase black history. Basically, that's what I was trying to get you to
Oh,
say.
no, no, no,
They are afraid to
absolutely,
be a
no, no.
minority because of the brutality forced on African Americans. Yes, they are. They're really they're trying to erase us. And it's really sad. And this is what bothers me. They're trying to erase us. And from what I'm hearing, so many black men are voting for him. And he's trying to do away with you. That's why I say he don't care nothing about you. And y'all gonna give this man your vote. You're gonna give him your vote, and he's gonna erase you. He's gonna this dude. If this dude win, it's on and popping. Like he said, elections are over. We don't have to vote no more. Why? Because he's gonna set it up so we don't have to, and he can run things until his end day. And then whoever he put in place, maybe his daughter, in place to run, like a will or something. They have a will, and these people, that's just my thinking. I'm extra and extreme.
But see, it's
No, that's
it has to be given in the context of how, like, all right, because we know this,
right.
how do we how do we get this understanding to black males? Like, how do we convey this
I know
message that
y'all
this,
mad hard headed. Y'all don't
yeah,
listen.
but
We
I
be
mean,
telling you. We tell you, and you don't want to listen.
that's not gonna work. We
But
have
you
to
can
figure out a plan though, because if not, then we're gonna be doing the same thing that he's
but
doing.
just like in the beginning when they had black women for Kamala Zoom, right? The Zoom call. They had one for black men also. So it's not all black men. It's not all black men that are thinking this way. We know it's the younger generation. because they were receiving those stimulus checks and some of them not working. They just get money hand over foot and they're just thinking that this is what it is. You know, no, this is not what it is. This man is going to build jails. He's going to make it so that he decide if you get in a situation and the police and I'm law enforcement and the police beat you up or do whatever or kill you, they're going to get away with it. This is what they're going to put in place.
But
And
how do
y'all,
you convey that to men who will say that
it's
they want to
because
vote for Trump?
they want to vote for women. Yeah, they don't want to vote for a woman. Trump may be counting on that. Yes, y'all heard. Y'all hard headed. Yes, they are.
That's
And
what
that
you
could
think
be
it
it.
is? I don't
If they
believe
don't want
that
to
we
vote for
don't.
women, hey
Yeah,
Chris,
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I
I
believe
I don't think no man. I don't think a man. This is just my opinion. I don't think men want to see a woman in that sort of position, that sort of power. That's
well,
my opinion.
a man period or a black man.
Both,
No, no, I'm
both.
not jacking that. I'm not jacking that.
You're not jacking it,
Nope.
but we're
No.
not saying you particularly. But
I
how
don't
many
know.
male chauvinists
I
out
don't
there?
know, but not I don't think there's a lot of black men who are looking at Kamala Harris as and saying, "Oh, I don't want to vote for her because
No, not
I don't."
specifically because she's a woman. No, not
That's what I'm
specifically
saying.
because
All
she's a
right.
woman. Not at this point, because they're running against there's some he has these people thinking that he is the savior of the land. I mean, come on. He said that basically Jesus handpicked him. He basically said that it couldn't get any better. And I was like, the blasphemy coming out of this man's mouth. I was in awe. I was looking for the lightning bolts to come down and strike dude in the other ear. This is what I was looking for.
He's
When
a
he said that, he's insane.
he's a supercharged cult leader, and people are
Yeah.
they into it. They into it. But there
Oh,
has to
they're
be a way to combat
brainwashed.
this. We just can't keep saying, yo, this guy, this guy. We have to figure out a way to
God,
convey a message
they
so
got
that
a
it gets through.
church. They have they have a mega. You see, I can't get past that. They
I
got
know.
because you know when you drive by and you look at all the different churches, you read the signs. What kind of church is this? This Episcopalian. This is Pentecostal. This is the Baptist church. You know,
You think they
this
got
was
Trump Bibles? You think they got Trump
it's
Bibles
a
in there?
mega church. Why wouldn't they? It's a MAGA church. Big is all outdoors. I said, are you kidding me? So yeah,
All right? Is MAGA bigger than Trump?
yeah. He started this snowball effect. He started the snowball and it just grew and grew just like a snowball. You keep rolling it and the snow is going to get bigger and bigger. And in the meantime, while it's growing, it's picking up dirt and rocks and sticks and the snowball is slowly building. And that's what's happening. That is what's happening. That's a good way
Gotcha.
to explain it, right? It is bigger than him. It's out of control. These people are out of control. It's out of control. A MAGA church. Yes, Chris. MAGA church in Pennsylvania in the Poconos. Yes. A MAGA church. Yes. Yep. It is. It is. You can't make this stuff up. And I was in such shock. And we were moving. I didn't want to tell her to stop. Let me get out and take a picture. Because I was going to be like, let me take a picture of this because nobody's going to believe it. But my cousin was my witness because she was driving. A
There might be
mad
a site. There might be a site online about it. Did you ever think about looking it up?
No, because I still just can't believe it. Check out the White Man Bible. What is that, King James? Don't come for me, family. Magna is in the South raising to revenge the Civil War. Sonia, it's just so scary. I'm so shook right now. I don't know what to do. And what's sad is now it's 6:44. Everybody just came in. The show now is only 45 minutes long. Because we're on the DuPont network, it's only 45 minutes long. So I need y'all to come in and jump in with your questions and everything at 6 o'clock, and we can get this ball rolling on time because this was an amazing conversation. Of course, we got to continue it.
Absolutely.
But I have I don't know if Paula will be on next week, but I have the assemblywoman for District 100 coming on, and she can have some of these questions because I'm dumbfounded about all of these just Republican signs that I'm seeing here in Sullivan County, and I want to know. I want to know what is going on. I want to know. I need to know. So, so on that note, I'm going to end this. Anything you got to say, Shy, before I close this out?
Go register to vote. That's the message here. Go register to vote. Early voting starts soon, Bunky.
October
Has it?
26th, which is a Saturday, and it ends Sunday, November 3rd. Look up where you can vote in your county, your state, early voting. I early vote. I always early vote, and I will be there Saturday, and it's at 9 a.m. too. I will be online at 9 a.m. on October 26th at my local voting
Wearing
location.
your pearls? You gonna be wearing the pearls?
You know I'm
You
wearing
gonna
my,
be wearing the chucks?
and
You
I
need
will
to get a
have
pair of
my
chucks.
chucks. I will have
Nice.
my chucks, a blue shirt. I'm gonna have a Kamala shirt on so they don't get it twisted. They know where I'm coming and where I'm going. And not even
Nah,
just that, real quick before I go, because I gotta go. Make the thing is though, in order for it to work, you have to vote down the line. You can't just vote for her and vote Republican. No, no, no. This situation is so dire that you have to vote down the ticket. There's probably more than one Democrat that's running. Find which one, or if you're voting Republican, I don't know. You got to vote down the line. I'm just vote down the line. Period. That's it. Anything else, Shot? Nothing else. So I don't got Chuck yet, but I'm gonna have some fresh white ones. Okay. All right. So you all have a great night. You can catch In the Studio with the Rec Boys tomorrow on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So go check Shot and Chris out. You can catch Tea Time with Bunky on Thursday. You can catch me on Thursday, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at 7 p.m. So I appreciate you all. We will have this conversation again. We'll pick up on Tuesday. Okay. So shall I wait 1 minute? So I will see you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.